Mega Man's ready. Let's go! I mean, the right choice is probably to go up some of these creepy small stairs, but I have no idea what to do. I just overheard someone ask, is this what heaven's like?
Okay. Ridiculous one. It's so intense. So we literally just got in. We flew in on Zip Air, the surprisingly good low-cost carrier. It was like $300 one way to make it to Japan. And then we quick grabbed our Suica Pasmo cards and then hopped on the train from Narita all the way to here, dropped off our bags at the cheapest hostel in all of Tokyo, and now we get to explore Asakusa. There's so much going on, so much life today. Japan is back. It's open again. Feels great.
Being back in Tokyo and specifically here in Asakusa just feels so amazing. This is the first time that we're here together experiencing it. It's so lively. It's got such an amazing neighborhood feel. It's relaxed, but there's so much to see and do. Like this beautiful complex of red temples, the biggest and oldest temple here in Tokyo, and then amazing food markets. It's definitely my favorite neighborhood here.
So we're gonna be in Japan for the next month and we really wanted to see a lot of it, so we only have 3 days here in Tokyo. So we had to kind of jam pack all of our favorite things into this like 3-day itinerary that we have.
So exciting to be back. We can't wait to get to exploring Asakusa more, but we're starving. Zip Air, while a great budget airline, very budget.
They actually pulled her over like to check her bag because of how many spam musubi we had.
Down these little alleyways, there's so many cool little stores, restaurants, shops, and they also have food at a really nice price and usually in a small serving, which is perfect. And there's so many good things to try.
I remember getting this for the first time in Tokyo 4 years ago, and I've been dreaming about it ever since. This one's so fluffy and warm even. You hear that crunch? Crunchy on the outside, it has a little bit of sweetness, but it's not too sweet, and the inside is just fluff monster.
Okay, try your best not to judge us. It's our first day back in Japan and we're really excited, but we're about to pick up some more food. We came by this fried chicken place and there's like 100 people or so in line. It smelled so good just like the second we walked past it.
Spicy fried chicken, and it is massive. What? It's 600 yen, so about $4 or $5 for this huge cutlet, basically. And now we found a safe space, I think, where we can eat. There's signs here, please eat. Oh my gosh. Is this real life? It's so juicy, it's so savory. It's so crunchy on the outside.
Look how big this thing is.
It's like bigger than your face.
Chicken face. Oh yeah, that's delicious.
It is a little spicy, and it's actually exciting spicy. It's like the Sichuan pepper spicy. That was a pigeon. I've lost my train of thought. It's like the Sichuan pepper spicy. So you know the kind that leaves your like tongue and your mouth numb?
Ice cream. Oh, much better. Does anyone out there know why Japan, or at least the area that we're in, is so against eating and walking? Because it seems like everybody wants to. They literally they give like a pre-departure briefing to every person who buys. You can only eat over there, and you cannot walk while you're eating. Does anyone know what's up with that? After all those awesome snacks, it was time for our first real meal in Tokyo. Okay, so we just wandered around for a little while and found this really small, totally unknown ramen shop. I'm joking, this is actually Ichiran. This is one of the most famous ramen chains, not only here, but around the world. Incredibly delicious ramen. It's almost like a spiritual ramen eating experience. You'll see what I mean.
So we just got seated, and we had to choose our preferences for all the other things, and now we're seated at these individual tables. You can make all your requests here without speaking, and You never see the person's face, which I think is the strangest but coolest experience.
So the whole idea here is that this is supposed to be like a very intimate experience, just you and the ramen. And that's it. It's tiny little booths, just delicious broth, the spiciness on top, the egg that you put into it, the whole. And then Lisa has to go and ruin it all.
I think the best part about this entire experience is that it's customizable. You get your own little cubbies, so you get to eat in private. Perfect for introverts like me, and the food is actually really, really good. And in case you're still hungry after all of that, you can just press the call button and ask for extra orders of anything that you want. Noodles, eggs, chasu, and they also have these really awesome wooden cards that you can show them in case you don't speak the language. Don't know what to do. I'm like a kid's bowl. So nice.
I'm in ramen heaven. What about you?
Oh, after that wonderful meal, the jet lag's really starting to kick in. Feeling tired, but it's way too early for us to even think about going to sleep, or else the whole thing's gonna be messed up the whole trip. So we gotta stay up, we gotta keep moving. So we noticed as we're walking around that all the restaurants and their display windows out front have these just immaculately, incredibly detailed replicas of the food that they sell inside of them. These things look so lifelike. And it turns out that they make them just a couple blocks west in this area called Kitchen Town. And we're at a place right now that is very well known for making these like impeccable food replicas. How's that not real? I don't think I'd be able to tell the difference.
This is a bacon bookmark.
Oh.
Wow.
It actually kind of feels like it too. Like this feels like a bun, and this feels like meat. That's so.
The lettuce looks so real.
Seeing all of that delicious fake food had made us hungry again. I know that this is going to be a very controversial statement, but it is my very strongly held belief that the Karaage Red is the single best convenience store chicken product that you can get anywhere in Japan. 2, Lawson's, best convenience store here. It's just so good. It's just the right amount of spicy. The chicken is very I don't want to use the word moist, but it's the right word.
Juicy?
Yeah, the chicken is just so perfectly juicy. You can take it with you, even though I know you shouldn't be walking when you're eating. Don't worry, we're standing still. It's just so good. Been here for like 5 minutes and look at all this change I already have. That's one of the things nobody tells you about Japan, is just how many coins you're gonna carry around all the time you're here. So we're getting pretty bleary-eyed. Obviously the jet lag's starting to set in, so we need to go somewhere with a bit more energy.
Mega Man's ready. Let's go.
Oh my, okay.
Everywhere. People everywhere.
All right, we're at the Shibuya crossing. This has a lot more energy than the Sakusa where we were just at.
I feel like when I first came to Tokyo, the Shibuya crossing was the thing that I was most thrilled about, and coming back, it's still just as thrilling. But I think probably the stars of the show today were these crossing guards and Mega Man.
We're on the hunt for some food, maybe something to drink.
I think we're gonna go to the second floor and get some gyoza. So we can get 20 gyoza for 1,000 yen.
$7.
$7. That was fun. Cheers to our first night in Tokyo. I love fried gyoza, but steamed is where it's at. Boiled rather. I don't know what this is. But it's very good. It's sweet, crunchy, meaty, protein. Perfect. So awesome. This place is great.
Okay, we're pretty tapped out. It's like 9 p.m. Where we came from, it's like 3 in the morning, so that's about how we feel right now. So I think it's time to head back. Good morning from Jet Lag City. So we've been up since like 4 a.m. You know how it is.
The sun's not up yet.
But we're gonna use this to our advantage to do the one of very few things that's actually worth getting up super early for in Tokyo, the Tsukiji fish market. Left or right?
Left.
Wow.
That's so nice.
One thing that I've noticed that's changed in the 3 years since Japan's been closed is that Google Maps has gotten really, really good. It used to be where it'd give you kind of like various levels of accuracy of information and would get you lost on the subway more often than not, but now it even tells you which car to get off, which exit to get out of, how much the train is going to cost, which one's the best way to go, and it's been always right so far.
Please wait behind the yellow warning balls. The next stop is Tsukiji.
So we're at the Tsukiji Outer Market. Tsukiji Fish Market used to be the largest fish market in the entire world. People would wake up at 4 a.m. just to come and watch the live tuna auctions. And it's changed a lot since then because actually now they got rid of the fish market here and moved it to Toyosu, which apparently is 2 times the size. But you can still come here and shop and most importantly, eat good seafood.
I know this place is known for its fish, but honestly, the reason I come here is this thing, the omelet. Did you see how they made it? They like put it in there and then they use pork fat, I think, at the bottom, and then they like fold it over itself, fold it over itself, fold it over itself, and it comes out. And it comes out like so fluffy and it's just falling apart. It's a little bit buttery, it's a little bit sweet. Oh, just the perfect thing.
And then you can also give compliments to the chef by making sounds every time you eat it.
Or say oishii.
Oishii. So we're on the hunt for this coffee shop that I went to for the first time on my first solo trip ever. This small little hole in the wall, like 5 people could sit in there. The people in there were so friendly, they gave me a piece of candy with my coffee. We have to find it. I really, really hope we find it.
Alright, so in place of the actual fish market, they built these things right here, and it's like a mini fish market where you can also go in and buy some sashimi that was just fresh cut or sushi, but you can't actually film inside of there like you could in the old fish market. So here's some stock footage.
It's all closed and probably gone now. I'm like sad because like whenever you come back to a place you always hope that things don't change, but they always somehow do. I hope they found a new place.
The coffee shop was a bust, but then we found something truly amazing.
Medium fatty, medium fatty. This is fatty. 1, 2, 3, 4,000 yen. That is 1,000 yen.
Medium fatty tuna and then like very fatty tuna.
And we got some wasabi and soy sauce and toothpicks. It's so tasty, so savory, so soft. No fishy flavor at all. I used to not like raw fish, now I love it.
This is the best way to start the day. That's a lot of wasabi. That's a warm.
Okay, couldn't help ourselves. Onigiri, fresh grilled salmon. It's cool because every one of these stalls has a little place for you to just hop on by so that you don't have to walk and eat. I'm so used to grabbing and going and eating.
We started walking away and she was immediately like, no, come back. Sit here, sit here.
That's a chonky one. And the rice is so tasty.
That's so good. All right, now we're gonna head off to the Imperial Palace.
There it is.
This is only 3 stops down from Tsukiji, so this makes perfect sense to come here. This Imperial Palace area, you can't get into there except for
2 days to celebrate New Year's and for the Emperor's birthday.
Yeah.
So we get to see it from afar. Something really cool and awesome just happened. We were just wandering around the east side of the palace grounds and we saw that they're actually giving free tours of the Imperial Palace. The first 70 people that line up around 9:30 or 1 p.m. You just fill out your information, bring your passport and your ID, and you get to go on a tour. So that's what we're doing now. We just went through a security check.
We're getting our pre-departure briefing right now.
I think this guided tour takes you to places that most of the tours won't take you. This is pretty cool.
And it's free.
And it's free!
I've never been up here. I didn't even know you could come up here.
This is what most people think of, including me, as the Imperial Palace, but this is a watchtower that was actually brought over from Kyoto.
So apparently we've been here too long. I don't know, they keep like shepherding everyone out. So seems like the tour's just about over. It was awesome. Such a cool tour. So many places that you definitely couldn't see any other way than coming to this free guided tour. We're freezing. Time to warm up. They just called the number after ours. 48 in the upper right. Okay, let's go. Okay. We're trying to find our little home for today.
How about a couple of these, let's see, 2? 1?
2.
Press order and then they bow and they say, okay, it's coming. Your order was heard. Thank you. Thin, fatty slice of salmon on top of rice. Simple but so good. Perfectly soft and creamy.
I think these go in here.
The thing that I love most about eating kaisen sushi is really just the experience. Like, you see things whizzing by. It's a very interactive experience.
When we hit 5, what, am I supposed to do something? Go, little guy!
Okay, I think it's game time. This is our second 5th plate. Oh, do I just grab one? Grab one? Did I win? Oh. I had no idea that a place like this could ever exist in such a big metropolitan city like Tokyo. There are still so many people here, and still it feels like this calm, quiet haven.
It's quite a long walk all the way from the entrance to where we are now. We're about to go into the main shrine. As soon as you get 1-2 blocks back here, the entirety of the sound of Tokyo just kind of disappears. All the trains, all the cars, all the shops, all the everything else. And all you hear is the other people around you and nature. And that's a really nice change.
So I just read that there are over 200 species of plants or trees in this entire forest, and they call it a sacred eternal forest because each of these trees were chosen specifically because they're meant to be evergreen or last for hundreds and hundreds of years. And that's what it feels like to be walking through this forest. Like, these trees are sacred and special, and I've seen so many things happen. See, everybody comes here for botany.
Nobody comes here for botany.
Yeah.
少しだけ前に。
That was the greatest deal in entertainment history by far.
We're back into the busyness and the hustle and bustle of Tokyo.
In search of nightlife and bright lights, we headed off to Shinjuku. Okay, so not only is it Saturday night here, which is going to be busy enough in Shinjuku anyway, but it's Halloween.
That is so cute. This kitty is displayed on this large screen and tells you when it's time to cross. Look at him watching us. So I heard that this alleyway, which is called Memory Lane, is known for its really small izakayas and yakitori, which we haven't had since we've been here, so I'm really excited. It smells really, really good, like really good grilled meat. You can smell and feel the smokiness there. 5 pieces make 1 set.
Smoking pepper. Okay.
We just popped into this little stall and 2 seats were available, so here we go.
Cheers.
I'm gonna try the pork cartilage first. The texture is awesome. It's like perfectly grilled and it's a little sweet and soy sauce. I would eat this all the time. So when we ordered green pepper, I didn't realize it was a chili green pepper. Let's see. That's really good. It's not the spicy kind, it's like the shishito peppers. So good. That was so good.
The food, delicious. I mean, anywhere in there, you'd probably be good, but that place I think was pretty special.
I have never been to Shinjuku before, so this is incredible. This, like, all the lights, the narrow alleyways, all the people, this is what I was imagining.
This is definitely the best ice cream thing that you can get. I think anywhere in Japan is this coolish. It's like super great soft serve. That's $1. It's fancy, but accessible, delicious, and unpretentious. And you gotta squeeze it out. Wow. Coolest try me yet.
And this is weird. Like how... That's pretty good. I just don't like the method in which it's dispensed.
The thing I always think whenever I come here is just how much I'm missing. Like, there's infinite little restaurants on like the 3rd floor of every building. There's cool bars, little cafes. Like, I just want to go into all of them and just spend like 6 months finding every cool place. Honestly, I don't even know if 6 months would be enough.
This kitty's pretty cute, dressed in a chicken.
Come on, Con.
Last coin. It's rigged, it's rigged.
Then we thought we heard a death metal concert happening just down the road, so we went to go check it out.
What's happening?
So we're heading to the Golden Guy. It's on this bit of a back alley a little bit outside of Shinjuku. I've always been too nervous to actually go into any of these places. It just seems so, I don't know, like I don't belong there.
Intimate.
Yeah, very, very intimate. And I don't really know what the rules are or how much it costs, anything like that, but we're gonna find out tonight. Tell me what you're thinking.
I feel like, I mean, the right choice is probably to go up some of these creepy small stairs, but I have no idea what to do or how to choose. Charge is 500 yen, cash only. I feel super intimidated. I'm not sure why. Maybe because there's cover charge, but also there's members only bars, and these are all super duper tiny. And they're really cool looking, but I feel really uncertain.
Okay, I think we found one that works for us. It is called Deathmatch in Hell. Every beer is 666 yen.
They do have a lot of shops.
That bar was awesome. We had a great time.
I have to admit, not a place that I would expect to enjoy, but the owner was so friendly, so smiley. We did it! We went to Golden Guy, we went into a bar.
Yeah, we gotta make our way back.
It's raining.
It's almost time for the last train. All right, so we learned some tonight. The trains ended pretty much midnight.
People were mad dashing.
We missed our train. We missed it by like 10 seconds. So now we made it to Ueno, and now we have like a 30-minute walk in the rain all the way back home. I realized that we didn't really show you guys our room.
You know, it's not fancy.
Ta-da! This thing was like $50 per night. Okay, day 2, great success. Start again tomorrow. We got a lot of really cool stuff doing tomorrow.
We got a lot of really cool stuff doing tomorrow.
It's been a long one. All right.
Not quite sure what the music is and where it's coming from. It might be that amusement park that's right outside of our hostel. Today's day 3 in Tokyo, and it's very, very windy. We had a great night last night, but now we're craving some comfort food.
We're an oldie but a goodie Yoshinoya. Very delicious gyudon, which is like a beef rice bowl.
I got a large serving of food is the translation. This is a lot of food.
Right on top. Come on.
It's just the most wonderful comfort food. Warm rice, warm beef on top of it. Simple, straightforward, delicious.
So I got the same gyudon bowl, but in a normal size. And then I got the same soft-boiled egg, and instead of miso soup, I was able to order a vegetable soup for just like $1 extra. It tastes really good too. It feels like it's been simmering for ages. So we've just been walking through the Yanaka, I think that's how you say it, area, which is a part of Tokyo that they call the Old Tokyo. A lot of the traditional homes, a lot of the traditional businesses still remain intact, even as Tokyo has become this super uber high fast-paced, high technology city. Kind of nice to be in a peaceful area after these last couple of days of non-stop movement and people.
This is definitely one of those things that make Tokyo like such an amazing city to go to. A lot of people just focus on the crazy, hyper modern, super fast moving stuff all throughout Tokyo, but there's an entire other side to it, like where we are right now.
We found this bakery with really excellent marketing. Volcanic rock from Mount Fuji, which is pretty cool. I don't know what that means for baked goods, but I got a honey toast and an almond croissant, and I'm excited to try it. Super buttery, super crunchy, and soft on the inside. This bread is so good. I think I'm gonna save this for myself.
Okay, unfortunately we have to cut this lovely visit a little bit short because we have an appointment to go and do something that I've been waiting a very long time to do. I realized something earlier today and that I screwed up and we could have saved a bunch of money. They have a 24, 48, or 72 hour train pass that's like 500, 1,000, or 1,500 yen. We've each spent well over 3,000 yen just using the subways getting all around Tokyo here, so that would have saved us like half of our transportation costs. Alright, made it to this one more stop to go. This one's quite far away.
This is very interesting. I don't know what to expect here. One, you'll be barefoot. Big fan. There's gonna be knee-high water.
Knee-high.
It's like this giant, slippery beanbag that keeps changing shape underneath your feet. That was definitely a harrowing, difficult experience for some. Wow. One of the coolest things I've ever seen.
It's so beautiful.
It's just this big maze and you're just wandering through it totally aimlessly. You have no idea really where you came in or like...
You can see people walking on the other side too, and you're like, well, where'd they come from?
Yeah.
Oh my
All this with like a billion LEDs. I have no real sense of like how tall the room is, how far it is, how big it is, or where we are. I don't know if I want to leave though. This is...
I just overheard someone ask, is this what heaven's like? So they just motioned for us to roll up our pants. I think this is the knee-deep water section. I've never experienced anything like this before.
Whoa. Every time you hit one of the balls, it changes color of all the ones around it. That's so cool.
No one else is doing this.
That was absolutely incredible.
So stunning.
And I feel like I have more than a little bit of vertigo.
That last one was
The whole
a little
room
bit
was spinning.
Too dizzying.
Whoa. Whoa.
Upside down flower garden. If you stay in a place long enough, you'll start to notice the flowers just rise up and down with the music. They twirl. They're all automated at the top. This is so, so cool. I want to know how this all works, how they built this.
We weren't quite sure how to top that, but it's our last night in Tokyo, so we went up to Akihabara, the electric town.
This is our last night in Tokyo, and we're in Akihabara, and our friends are here! Yay!
Now it's time to find out who is the best claw game player out of all of us. The arcades here are some of the coolest things that I've ever been to, especially as like a mega nerd myself. Tia, what are you hoping to win?
The cutest stuffed animal. I'm gonna strap it to Shibuya's bag.
No.
I believe.
Oh no, I had to not let go of it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Right?
All right, should we go deeper into the labyrinth? Should we go upstairs one?
Oh, in 30 seconds.
What?
There's so many games that I don't understand at all, but it looks like they're super hard. Like, these guys wear like special gloves and have special shoes and stuff like that, and they're like, look at them go. This place just keeps getting more and more awesome.
It's so incredible. This definitely puts our arcades to shame. One more time?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so thrilling. Yeah?
Okay. You can do it.
No, it's rigged.
Who could have foreseen this coming? It was time to move on to something where everybody wins. Okay, in we go. Ridiculous one.
Hello, welcome to my vlog. This is the vlog takeover by Shibuya and Tia. What do you think of Lisa and Josh?
Oh, you know, they're pretty great.
The inside scoop. So if you guys want any real,
Oh my goodness.
if you want to know real things about them, you can ask us and we'll reply in the comments.
I'm trying to not make us look like aliens.
Well,
You're not doing a good job.
Try harder.
Look at that.
But now for the true test, the final event, Mario Kart. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh man.
You stole my banana! Which way is this supposed to be facing? Passing to Lisa.
Okay. I have a banana. Okay, pass it back to you. Sorry.
Passing to Josh.
Oh no, I'm gonna get hit. This game is so intense. What is happening? Yes! You won! Wait, you won! No, you gave the last Lisa won at the last second. All right, winner interview.
It was a really, really close game. I used all my resources and I saved the red turtle shells for the last. Sorry. There's no one else I would have rather played with.
Yeah, Josh was really excited too.
So embarrassing.
Yeah, we have worked up quite the appetite. It is time for food.
Every single time I come to Tokyo, I always go to the same kaiten sushi place. It's like this conveyor belt sushi that goes all around. It's like really cheap, and this is my favorite one that I've ever been to.
Food is scarce, they said. We walked in and the man at the front door Google translated for us that food is scarce.
Well, hang on. The first thing he did was he looked at us, and as he was typing in the Google Translate, he's like,
Because we look like we're gonna eat a lot of food. So.
yeah, I guess that's how I took it.
They just don't have any sushi left. That's how good it is, I guess.
There was
Way
a
too many
line
people waiting.
of like 50 people waiting.
It's like fancy conveyor belt. Okay, total bust.
We just walked by a store called Fetish. I'm not sure if we're gonna find food here.
Okay, so the girls thought they found another restaurant, but it's definitely just a restaurant we've already been to.
We split up.
So we split up. So we're gonna go and try to find one over here. They're gonna let us know if that one over there is open.
Lines have been drawn in the sand.
Yeah, so we're probably just gonna all end up eating chicken at Family Mart.
Yep.
We're coming towards you.
Oh wow, what a surprise, huh?
We decided to come back and be humble about it and let you guys choose.
I don't believe them.
gotta go through that.
Cheers to tirelessly checking 4 sushi places and
tried.
landing on delicious curry.
Really good.
Yeah.
Just the right amount of spicy. It's just like, yeah, this is a little spicy. I would have loved it like nuclear. Maybe that's an option.
Alright, that's good. That's good. Let's see.
Significantly spicier?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it's got some go to it.
Very tasty. And I love this place. It has a really small, intimate, hole-in-the-wall kind of vibe, but you can tell that everyone here works really hard and puts a lot of heart into their meal, and it tastes really, really good. A good home-cooked meal with good friends.
Concur.
That's where the friends.
Time to head back to Asakusa for us.
It's late. It's like it's late for us. It's
Asakusa is so beautiful at night. Definitely my favorite place to be at night. It's so calm and peaceful, and it just feels like maybe what Tokyo used to be like. We're ending the night at our favorite place, where we started.
Which is an absolutely incredible whirlwind tour of Tokyo we just went on for the past 3 days.
We went to all our favorite places that made us feel all the nostalgia, and we even discovered some new places, which was equally exciting.
I mean, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.